Okay, this one's gonna hurt, but we need to cancel holiday season 2025. Well, maybe don't cancel it. Instead, let's reimagine what it looks like. I'm not asking you to be the Grinch, but I am asking you to embody the spirit of the holidays like the Who's in Whoville. The thing is, the fourth quarter, it brings these businesses out of the red and into the black. That's where Black Friday comes from. I need you to realize that profits over customers is why everything costs so much and it's of such low quality. Profits over people is why you have to work 60 hours a week, but you can barely make enough money to pay your bills. The fourth quarter makes or breaks the whole year for these corporations. So let's break something. A lot of us have been boycotting all year. And even if you just started last night, we can't just suddenly dump our money into these corporations and turn their businesses around for them. I'm going to share some ideas on how we can still have a fantastic holiday season, but without feeding the beast. I need everybody on board with this. You're like Evelyn in Everything Everywhere All at Once, or maybe you're like Neo in The Matrix. Yes, all of this feels super overwhelming. You feel like you're way in over your head, but you're powerful. You have what it takes to influence change. You just have to use it. There are two simple ideas that you should always keep in mind. First, your money is your influence. Don't spend your money with companies that won't just leave you alone to live your life peacefully. A life where you can get affordable health care when you're sick, a life where you can eat food that doesn't make you sick, a life where you own the things that you buy. The second thing is there are businesses you don't pay directly that are making your life a hellscape. For them, your attention is the money. So remember the first point, your money is your influence. So instead of giving your attention to them, when you see an ad, close the app, go touch grass, do something that restores you, do something that makes time just disappear. For me, it's wrapping gifts. What is it for you? Tell me in the comments. When I tell you to get off these apps, it has a direct impact on my wallet. My income is based on my social media presence. So when I ask you to do these things, it's not to get clicks, it's to make a change. Putting out these videos is the essence of me putting my money where my mouth is. By the way, thank you. Thank you to everyone who sent me a coffee. I truly appreciate you. And for those of you who can't support with a coffee, please share this video everywhere that you can because we need more people on board with this. My goal is to make sure that Black Friday is not black this year. I want it to be blood red. Their bottom line is my top priority. These corporations will not recover. Also, thank you to everybody who shared streamers that they enjoy or used to enjoy. I'm not becoming a streamer. One reason is that my internet isn't stable enough for it. That's why these videos are never posted at the same time. Sometimes they take an hour to upload. Sometimes they take as long as 12 hours. The main reason I wouldn't want to stream is because it wouldn't be fun for either of us. I would put you to sleep. I'd probably be really, really good at doing an ASMR stream. I mean, seriously, my voice and the way that I speak puts people to sleep. In my early videos, I used to get a lot of comments about it. When I used to work at Tesla, customers would be like, I think she just hurt my feelings, but I feel so calm about it. I totally forgot that last week was the 1 year anniversary of this channel. Thank you for coming with me on this journey. This channel started with me doing 50 videos by my 50th birthday just so I could learn the ropes. I did miss that goal by one video. Nonetheless, I am so proud of this channel and I'm grateful to have all of you here with me. Thank you for always commenting and sharing ideas and just hyping me up. There have been several times that I've wanted to quit and just focus on my business, and you are the reason that I'm still here. If you're new here, I work very hard with my husband to keep this space pleasant. We talk nicely to each other, and when we disagree, we discuss the idea and we don't attack the person. I have no fear of blocking bad actors. On this channel, I've suggested multiple times that we either start or join cooperatives, and I get a lot of feedback that the problem with cooperatives is either people or communism. On the first point, and I hope I'm saying this right, the Latibulator 5000 shared a great Bell's Hooks quote that I think is important. for this point. When we are more energized by the practice of blaming than we are by the efforts to create transformation, we not only cannot find relief from suffering, we are creating the conditions that help keep us stuck in the status quo. Now, on the second point, we live under a system of economic coercion, a system where you sell your labor to survive. It's one where corporations see little value in you. They are pushing you to use AI so that they can replace you with it. And that's even though they know what they're calling AI is trash. How do you know it's trash? How do I know it's trash? It's when OpenAI started talking about building ads and allowing corn. That's how. The system they've designed limits what you can do based on how much money you already have access to. It's a system where most people don't own their homes. It's a system that forces people to have cars that they can't afford to own. It's a system where people are taking out loans to buy food. So all the reasons not to join or to start a cooperative are the very reasons that we need to do so. Is it really that hard to work with other people? I mean, you already do it, no matter what field you work in. So you might as well do it for something that's not actively trying to harm you. So here's how we're canceling the 2025 holiday season. First, we're only buying things from local markets and independent businesses. You can shop online, but only from independent businesses. If you're going out to eat, skip the chains. Spend that money at independent restaurants. And I promise you, you'll get more for your money. You'll get more food, you'll get more flavor, you'll get more nutrition. Let's skip Black Friday altogether. Instead, let's do Small Business Saturday. And don't be fooled by franchises. Franchises feed the big corporations. Also, you don't need to buy decorations this year. You have a bunch in storage. You know that space where stuff goes to disappear. I want you to take that free time that we just made. You know, when you see an ad and you close the app and then you go and do something else. In your new free time, I want you to go through all those things and reimagine them and make the season pop. You may even find a new hobby there. This idea is very simple. It's so easy for you to execute. We're not giving big business our money, not Target, not Walmart, not Amazon, you name it. I haven't mentioned food stores because that's unique to where you live. If I were still living in Orlando, you wouldn't see me at Publix, Sprouts, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Fresh Market. All of those were within 10 minutes of my house. You wouldn't see me there. Instead, you'd see me drive further and go to one of the local farmers markets or to some independent grocery store. Not everybody has access to all these options, so you'll have to weigh the food options in your area and just choose the ones that will make the most impact. And if you're buying turkey or ham this holiday, buy it directly from the farmer. There are more farmers around than you may think. You just have to look for them. I'm not making a database of local farmers. You have more time now that you're closing the apps when you see ads. Use a search engine to find out who is close to you. So let's say you skipped buying from big corporations this season and you don't have enough gifts. Yes, you do. But if you want more anyway, go for a skill instead of a thing. One of my favorite gifts that I've gotten is Domestika. I've renewed it for 2 years straight. I use it to learn creative things, but there's a lot more on there than that. You can learn cooking, you can learn illustration, web design. There are a bunch of things. I have a referral link in my video description if you're interested. But I want you to think about this. There are so many types of skills and activities that you could give as gifts. Music lessons, painting, workshops. The options are only limited by your imagination. And these gifts stay with the person you give it to forever. We have to shift our minds when we're buying things. When it comes to clothes, toys, or whatever, let's focus on buying things that don't disintegrate. You want to focus on buying things that you won't have to replace next year. Let's shift to buying things that don't wear out but wear on. They last so long that you outgrow the need for them and end up having to give them away. Now, if spending money is the thing that really fills your cup, go ahead and do it. Throw dinner parties, buy things that are built to last, but buy from independent sellers. These corporations, these billionaires don't have an enough. No dollar amount will ever satisfy their need. And with that in mind, we have to do to them what was done to us when we were kids and we had too many sweets. We have to cut them off. One last thing, pay with cash. If you use paper money, the folks who want to know what you're buying can't see what you've bought. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. I'm here waiting. And if you're not sure what to say, then just watch this next and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you on Monday. Bye.